Soon after independence in 1947, Pakistan tried to take Jammu and Kashmir by force. On the 20th of October in 1947, Pakistan launched its irregulars, tribals and raiders to take Jammu and Kashmir by force. When their initial assaults failed, they launched their regulars. Hello and welcome to a special edition of Param Vir, Bravest of the Brave. I'm GAURAV SAWANT. On the broadcast today, we talk about the unparalleled valor of Company Havildar Major Piru Singh Shekhawat and Lance Naik Param Singh and the battle to save Srinagar. On October 20, 1947, under orders of Pakistan's founder Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Pakistani raiders, tribals and irregulars invaded Jammu and Kashmir. The Pakistani raiders were launched along the Murree-Srinagar road and ordered to capture Srinagar. The raiders looted and plundered Uri and Baramulla for 3 days. On October 27, 1947, Indian forces landed in Srinagar a day after Maharaja Hari Singh signed the Instrument of Accession, and then began the valiant defense of Jammu and Kashmir. The Indian forces began pushing back the Pakistani raiders, regaining territory in Jammu and Kashmir inch by inch, kilometer by kilometer and village by village. Company Havildar Major Piru Singh's battalion was tasked to capture Darapari, a hill feature in North Kashmir's Tangdhar sector, some 50 kilometers north of Srinagar. This was a very difficult operation, also because information about enemy defences and fortification was rather limited. As soon as the platoon began their assault, the well-fortified Pakistani soldiers opened fire and the platoon commander was hit. This was when a new leader was born. Company Havildar Major Piru Singh took over command of the platoon and began a charge at the enemy. An enemy who was very well fortified. These soldiers were climbing up. The enemy was firing from the top, and yet, undeterred, Piru Singh's charge continued. By now, the raiders had been replaced by Pakistan Army regulars. They were desperately trying to retain every inch of territory in Jammu and Kashmir that Pakistan Army had illegally and forcibly occupied. In the summer of 1948, Indian forces lacked effective intelligence about enemy deployment and strength in pockets of North Kashmir. Given the time constraint, a frontal attack was launched to push back Pakistani raiders in the Tithwal sector. The assault was planned for the 17th of July 1948. The approach to the high-altitude enemy defences was narrow.
South of Tithwal, 6 Rajputana rifles was tasked to capture a hilly feature which was more than 11,000 feet in height. Company Havildar Major Piru Singh of Delta Company, 6 Rajputana rifles, was with the leading section of his company, which was assaulting along a narrow rocky feature with sharp gradient and steep ravines on both sides. The rocky feature was defended by Pakistani infiltrators who had deployed their medium machine guns in such a way that there was no way that the attackers could climb the feature without suffering casualties.